Szanowni Państwo, Michał Żmijewski, Gdański Uniwersytet Medyczny. Bardzo się cieszę, że mogłem z Państwem tutaj być i teraz dostałem mikrofon, więc coś opowiem. Znaczy tylko chciałem bardzo serdecznie podziękować pani pułkownik Małgorzacie Kozak. Magdalenie, przepraszam. Jeszcze się nauczę, no, wszyscy się uczymy. Późno jest, wszyscy się uczymy. Panią dyrektorowi, którego tu nie widzę, Grzegorzowi KD. Za pierwszym razem się udało. Kubie Mieczkowskiemu, który nas tutaj zaangażował trochę i zainicjował, był jeden z inicjatorów tego przedsięwzięcia, tak, brawo. I szanowni Państwo, chciałem podziękować wszystkim, bo tak naprawdę to wszyscy zorganizowaliśmy wspaniałe spotkanie. Wydaje mi się, że to jest początek nauki i medycyny w kosmosie. Także zapraszam Państwa na ostatnią sesję, a ja będę się już troszeczkę żegnał, bo pociąg nie będzie czekał. Chyba że zaczeka. Dziękuję bardzo Państwu.
Thank you. Dean? Should I say, is it Dean? Rector, in English, Rector? Vice Rector. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So let us continue with the last session of today, and I'm so proud to see you still alive, still on guard. So let us start with the future, and the future belongs to the young and to the brave. Welcome.
The question is, what's my rank?
However, it's corporal, but it's senior corporal.
However, in English nomenclature, there is
it's different.
Yeah, it's different. So
okay, senior corporal cadet, Filip Anduła.
One, two. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Cadet Corporal Filip Anduła, and today I am honored to present to you the topic of space flight aspirations of the Polish Air Force University Cadets. Once again, I'd like to share with you my gratitude for being here and for the invitation to come here to Warsaw. And this presentation is kind of different than all of the others presented beforehand, because it's not strictly scientific. However, it's more about my story, the story of my colleagues, and our way to first aviation and then our dreams connected with space. So, to start up with, I grew up in the time of space shuttle launches, during the Discovery, the Columbia, all of these space shuttles, and I remember them as I was a child, and it was a great experience for me. It was something definitely different than I encountered ever before, and to be honest, the first thing, the first memory connected with space is this set of toys that I received when I was like, I guess, 7 years old, and still to this day, I think they are somewhere around in my house. So this is the first thing, and then, as we grew up, we tend to ask questions about the universe, about the world around us, but also we understand that the gap to reach our goals, especially to become astronauts, is huge. It's not an easy task to be the chosen one, to fulfill our dreams. So we come to this realization, and we have to live our lives. Still, we have to live our lives. So, when I was in high school in Warsaw, I got interested into aviation, and I mean really badly. I was going to the Warsaw Okęcie airport with my colleagues, taking photographs of the aircraft landing, departing, and discussing all of these matters. How is it that the aircrafts are able to fly? What's the physics behind it? And at the beginning, it was too difficult for me, especially at the stage of the high school. Here are shown some graphs of aerodynamics forces and correlations. However, it fascinated me, and I thought to myself that yes, this is the road that I want to take. This is what I want to study, and especially I wanted to become a fighter jet pilot. So the choice for me, I would say the natural choice, was the Polish Air Force University, the LAW in Dęblin. And as a quick side note, I would like to give you information that right now we are celebrating our 100th anniversary of the university, and I am really proud to be a part of this history, to see how the school is developing, what aircraft are we obtaining, and how is it all growing. Okay, so in Dęblin I met the others. I've noticed that I'm not the only one that is passionate about aviation. I would say it's like the center of gravity of aviation enthusiasts, and also enthusiasts to become military pilots. So, as I've mentioned, the gap in the expectations, the dreams, was huge. However, at this point, I realized that the space is closer than I thought about it beforehand, because I've already achieved. Okay, maybe not let's get ahead of ourselves. I'm a pilot. I'm still learning to become a military pilot. However, I'm getting closer. I'm flying higher, so the space is getting the space between the space and me is shrinking rapidly. So, at this point of my career, I've noticed that it's reachable, more accessible. So that's why I started to expand my knowledge about the universe. I participate in Astronomical and Astronautical Science Club in Dęblin, of which I am currently a president of. And when we focus there on the night sky and also sun observations, we do astrophotography, and also we give lectures to ourselves to expand our knowledge, to better know the universe. And also, unfortunately, the president of the Polish Space Agency is not here. I've become a member of student council to the president of Polish Space Agency. Yeah, I know it's a long name. However, we didn't figure out a shorter one right now, which combines all of the students from Polish space sector and all of the universities connected with space in one single entity, which enables us to share knowledge, share experience, and also create some projects with one another. And for example, my colleague from the Aerosports is right here, Ania, which is I would say, a proof that it works, and I'm really happy to be part of it. So, when the weekend comes, we tend to leave to our homes to rest a bit. And when we come back, it's usually me that drives me and my colleagues from Warsaw to Dęblin via car. And it's a great opportunity to chat about not necessarily school, however, our more personal sides and our goals and dreams. And this is when most of them share with me the passion, the dream, and it's more of a they don't think it's real to become an astronaut. However, I took a quick survey after many discussions, and within my platoon, within the fighter jet pilots cadets, 40% of the cadets are willing and are dreaming of becoming astronauts. If there was a possibility for them, they would be committed to do so. So for me, it was a surprise because I thought that maybe there are like one or two other people. However, it's 40%, which is around 13 guys, as I remember correctly. 13 guys and one girl. But why us? It's a great question. So the first thing that comes to mind is the health and specialized training that we've received as up until now and in the future. Today in the morning, you see the centrifuge, which is presented on the right. And I've also been inside, and here's the footage of me fighting in 9Gs for 15 seconds.
Gotów? Dobra. Przełączam kontrolę na komputer. 3, 2, 1. Oddech. Jedziemy. Wydech. Bardzo dobrze. Mocno. Mocno.
I got older by like 40 years
Świetnie.
into a few seconds.
I do środka. Bardzo dobrze. Jeszcze chwilę musisz wytrzymać. Dobrze. Jeszcze walcz. Walcz. Jeszcze chwilę musisz. Bardzo dobrze. Świetnie. I już luzik. Pięknie.
Excuse my language. It may look dangerous and frightening, but I was having a lot of fun. Especially afterwards, I was pumped. And I wanted to thank you, the Dr. Kowalczyk, for giving me motivation to fight, because the last few seconds were crucial. Yes, that's right, because the vision is fading first, but the hearing is the last. So even though if someone doesn't see the picture, like if it's completely pitch black, you can still hear the doctor saying, fight till the end. So thank you very much. And also I'd like to give you a quick side note that at the beginning there was a question, are you ready? And I said it, however, quietly, like, give me a minute. However, the doctor misunderstood it and started counting 3, 2, 1. I was like, oh, god damn. It was just like, yeah, so, but, you know. Yeah, it was too late. And then 800 kilograms, I gained additional 800 kilograms. So, coming back to the topic. We train to fight G-loads at high G maneuvers, so we adapt and we also learn different tactics to fight it. And in space, we're speaking about a different vector of force of the G-load, which is easier to overcome than this one that we tend to train at the centrifuge, because right now we're speaking about the GZ, and in space obviously we have the GX, which is easier to overcome and to withstand. Second of all, as a pilot, we need to be able to multitask and also acquire a lot of knowledge in a short period of time, while being stress resistant. This is crucial to space travel, as it is still a dangerous journey, and we have to be prepared. That's why we think that we want. That's why we want to become an astronaut. This is our dream. Like you saw, the 40% of the cadets from the fighter jets want to become an astronaut, me personally also, and that's what we are aiming for. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that name. I hope that in some years' time, remember our meeting yesterday with Sławos and asking how was it. I hope that I keep fingers crossed that in some years' time, I don't know how many, we will ask you, tell us, Filip, how was it? Wish you all the best. The next presentation of this last piece will be about Polish space suborbital rocket Perun. May I kindly invite Piotr Król, the engineer. Prezentacja. Sure. So it's not only the Western modern rockets, it's Poland developing, and it's our, I think I'd rather leave it to you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Piotr Król, and I'm responsible for the commercialization of Perun rocket program in Space Forest, the one and only private Polish rocket company. So maybe a few facts. The company is, I would say, mature already because it's over 20 years old. We have a team of 50 people, very highly skilled people, because 95% of our team are engineers. We are located in north part of Poland, in Gdynia. Probably most of you know the location. And rocket technologies is not the only one we are doing in our company, because the other parts are synthetic aperture radars, advanced electronics, and microwave filters. But this is too complicated to talk about today. So we closely cooperate with many different universities. One of them is in Krakow. We had a representative of this university, but they are not available anymore, unfortunately, so we'll just skip it. And these are some facts about the Perun rocket. This is currently, this is currently the biggest rocket in Poland, because there is Łukasiewicz Institute of Aviation, who is also doing the rocket, the Amber rocket, but it's like a 1/3 of the size of Perun rocket, so it has a length of 11 meters, diameter of 0.5 meter, and it reaches the apogee of 150 kilometers with the payload of 50 kilograms. And what is important, it can also reach the higher altitude with some less payload. So we can reach like a 200, maybe 220 kilometers with just like a 1 up to 5 kilogram of payload. Some facts that you can see and how looks the mission itself. As you can see, the nominal mission goes to the 150 kilograms, that is our targeted apogee. And here at 65 kilograms, we do the separation. The engine separates from the payload section, and the payload section goes higher, but the engine section goes back in the parabolic flight, and then releases the parachutes and splash down in the water. In order to be able to control the rocket, we have developed our own system. It is called RACO system. So we are tracking and we are gathering the data uplink and downlink in the real time, so we can control the rocket. We can gain all the comments. We can also do the use the option of flight termination system. In case if something goes wrong, our rocket is like a totally non-explosive. But if something goes wrong, we can terminate the flight at any stage. One of the unique, I would say, one of the unique option in our rocket, feature in our rocket is a thrust vector control. So we can control our rocket in case of where it should go and how it should go through the line. We put the data of the mission, like the altitude, the direction of the flight, and in the real time we can just control it and maneuver it. Like as you can see, like on the slide, it looks like a jet engine because it's very similar technology. Here is the mission for the actually plan of the mission. It's not up to date anymore because it's not October anymore. So we are planning to launch our rocket next week, next Thursday, you are all invited to visit the military base. Actually, not the military base, because we will launch from military base, but you can go to the Ustka beach and then visit and see the real-time launch of our rocket. It will be made on Thursday, 20th of November. And that's going to be a test flight, and we are going to reach 50 kilometers. In spring next year, we are going to do another test flight, 80 kilometers. Spring, summer next year, test flight from Portugal. That's going to be near space, because we are aiming 100 kilometers. And in autumn, there's a mistake over there. That's going to be made from Denmark, and we are going to do full space flight, because we are going to reach altitude of 150 kilometers. I can, say you something like in theory what you can send on the payload on our rocket, but I don't think that's going to be something useful for you. So instead of that, I would like to invite Magdalena Kozak from WIML to say something more about the experiment you're going to send on the rocket.
I think I'd also want the other experiments to join. Yeah, please come in. Please come on the stage. Because we were privileged to put. There was a competition. There was an open competition, and you kindly invited the Polish scientists. Via Polsa, via Polish Space Agency. There was, I think it opened in August, and we had like 2 weeks to prepare the experiment.
Yeah, actually, the tender started in August, but the end of the tender was in August, so there was a month. But since then, there was like a 2 weeks time. Sorry. Since then, there was like a 2 weeks time to prepare the experiment for those who won the tender, who were let's say who entered the tender and fulfilled all the requirements. And some of them, as you can see, are over there. So they are the lucky one who will be flying with us, let's say for free, because it's all sponsored by Polsa.
Thank you very much. So that was a chance of a lifetime, an opportunity to get our experiments into space. Somewhat alike your opportunity, guys, who brought your experiments with Sławosz to ISS. Ours will be a little bit lower, but this is not the end, hopefully. So our our institute, you know what? I forgot how to say Wojskowy Instytut Medycyny Lotniczej in English. Military Institute of Aviation Medicine. Thank you very much. It is getting late, truly. So our experiment, led by myself, but with the cooperation. May I ask for the slide? Okay. With the cooperation with some other guys. Hold on a second, please. Thank you. Generally, it was all about life-saving situations. We thought I'm an emergency medicine specialist as my primary specialization, and also an aviation medicine specialist. But as an not this one. Thank you. Okay. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. It is getting late. Nonetheless, we were thinking about applying a tourniquet to the astronaut who was in danger due to severe life-threatening hemorrhage. So the question, oh yes, this is the one. So the question was, will the tourniquet work in high G and also with microgravity? How it will behave? Will it not fall off? Will it not lose its grab, etc., etc.? So very quickly we developed not only the tourniquet, which was developed by a company named Rescue, but also the rest of the, as you can see, it is a cooperation between us and Military Academy, University of Technology, and also with the, oh my God, Politechnika Warszawska. Warsaw Technical Institute. Thank you very much. And a company named Cognis, because we developed a set of sensors to sense and to tell whether the tourniquet will loosen up or not, and what will happen. We have some future plans towards this sensor set. Perhaps it will continue with some other experiments, and we are looking forward for the space for the Perun rocket to launch. I'm an experienced waiter, I would say. I waited for the Sławosz Uznański-Wiśniewski to launch at the beaches of Florida in Cape Canaveral, so I know it will be postponed and postponed and postponed. So this is absolutely normal situation, but we are keeping our fingers crossed. And I think I'll pass the mic to the other experiments as well.
Thank you. Right. So I'm Łukasz Szydłowski from Astro Farms, and I don't have a slide prepared for that occasion, but I hope that all of you had the chance to try the Astro Bucha that was on the display. So what we are sending is actually the microbes that are responsible for producing this delicious drink. And the reason is that we are trying to make nutritional solutions for full supplementation of astronauts in future long-term missions, so to prevent so-called what we coined Martian scurvy, and be able to not only promote their health and well-being, but also use those microorganisms that we characterize. So we obtained metagenomic and metabolomic profiles to create like a library of all of the necessary compounds, organic compounds that would be needed in terms of colonization of other planets. So you would be able to produce on-demand drugs, various organic compounds that would be materials for building blocks, fuels, etc. Using those microbes, so they will create something like a survival pack, and that's the ultimate goal. But so far we are just testing the stability of the consortium and all of the metabolomic activity that we already characterized on Earth.
My name is Marek Wiroński. I'm from Toraf company. What we are doing, we are growing seeds. And what I want to say, to thank you, to be in here with all these people in this great place. Our experiment is small. We are sending about 500,000 seeds with Perun rocket on board Perun rocket. What we're going to do with them after this, we will check germination, how fast they will grow, the leaves and the roots. With other our partners, Uniwersytet Jagielloński, Collegium Medicum, and Uniwersytet Śląski w Katowicach. We are very grateful for this opportunity for us, and thank you.
So thank you very much. Any final words?
Yes, so basically there is like many different areas of the exploration that what you can send about the Perun rocket. So starting from the biological, neurobiological experiment, from the chemical, from the seeds, and many different other areas of the science, I would say, that you can test abroad the Perun rocket. Some of these technologies can be tested on Earth or on a plane, but sometimes it's really cheaper to use it and test it on the Perun rocket, which we are aiming to make it as the cheapest way to test something in space here locally from Poland. So yeah, I think that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and we all keep our fingers crossed to launch next week or the next week or later. Yeah. May I have another slide? Next slide, please. And last not least, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite you to be a part of our new founded family. The Polish Astromedical Association is, I think, like 2 weeks old. Something like that. We have just established a platform for us to gather, to communicate, to grow, to interfere, to connect. And I don't know how many other words I should now list, but all of them would be as much important. You have a code in here you can scan, or you can just visit astromed.pl. And please, there is a form over there, and become a member, join us. And may I ask the members to come and wave, to come out? Yeah. Come on, come out. Come out. Our founding members. Yeah.
Just wanted to add that we thought, especially on the cusp of organizing this first space medicine conference, and I hope that our objective, we kind of reached our goal with this conference of gathering the people who are working in the space sector, networking, and just starting the conversation. So we don't want the conversation to stop now, and we want to continue, hence the association. And our goal is to, again, network and gather people who are interested or working in the field of aerospace medicine, and especially with the space medicine part, not only doctors but the researchers as well. So if you feel like you want to continue to be part of this community, please join us. If you have ideas of what could be the next steps to grow that field in Poland, we are also very open for your suggestions, and we're already planning some webinars and events for the future, and I hope this is just the beginning.
Thank you very much, and I would like to ask Captain Sałacińska to join us here, because these are the people who organized this conference, and without them, yeah. Most of the work has been done by 4 of us, I think, the main organizers, and just a few words from you.
Yeah, I feel like maybe we started and the initiative was there, but there was actually, I think, more and more people, both from Gdańsk, from the university, and also from the Military Institute of Aviation Medicine here in Warsaw. So I just want to highlight that there were so many people working behind the scenes, and we can't thank you enough for helping with organizing this event. Thank you.
Well, I just want to add that this is the first one, but for sure not the last one. So thank you for joining us today, and hopefully we will meet again next year. Thank you.
And so, on behalf of the head of the Military Institute of Aviation Medicine, now it worked, I would like to thank you very much. Thank you for coming. I hope that all of us did a very great job in starting the new era of space medicine. Thank you very much. Have a safe trip home, and see you later pretty soon, I believe. Thank you. Goodbye.